As college football continues to grow and evolve, new factors continue to change the sport as we know it. One of the biggest of these new developments has become the NCAA's NIL rules. For the last year, NCAA athletes have been able to make a profit off their use of name, image, and likeness. I spoke with the Bison football team about NIL and how it's been used here locally. It's been a little over a year now since the NCAA has ruled that college athletes can profit off of their name, image, and likeness, and athletes across the country have been cashing in. Some of the more lucrative deals we've seen so far have been worth millions of dollars, including a $9.5 million deal for a high school quarterback that recently signed with the Miami Hurricanes. While these incentive-based NIL programs grow across the country, the Bison football team has seen their players take advantage of what Coach Matt Entz calls merit-based deals.
That's how I saw the rule originally. You have to provide these companies or these people who want to provide NIL with something. It was merit-based. I think what you're seeing here locally was what the rule was intended to be.
You know, a lot of the schools have bigger opportunities where you see a different NIL story every week about them. Here, you don't really hear about that as much.
Sproles is just one of the Bison athletes to take advantage of this ruling. The senior wide receiver has promoted multiple businesses to his thousands of followers on social media. National champion quarterback Cam Miller also made a deal recently. He's been the star in a series of commercials for a local mattress company.
Cam is now famous in the team room for that commercial.
While these athletes are happy to be able to use their influence to make some income, they say the focus on this team is football first.
I feel like it's a really good thing for college football to an extent. I think if your focus is still on football and not making money, then you're doing the right thing.
We're still football. We're football. And NIL deals, they'll come. So it's really been, I mean, it's not really a main focus, but they help out whenever it's needed, and they do a good job of setting guys up for success with NIL.
NIL deals have made recruiting athletes an even more difficult task, with some choosing where they go based on NIL programs. Coach Entz told us earlier this offseason that they lost 3 different recruits because different schools had better NIL incentives, and told us that some changes may have to be made if the Bison want to continue to compete.
I don't know if we can sit here and just say we're going to ignore it, and it's because it won't go away. My job is to make sure I protect this program and put the best product on the field, and if that means we need to expand some way in NIL, then we probably got to do some research and start looking into that.
Now, what any of those changes may be or may not be remains to be seen, but we'll see how that goes as NIL continues to evolve.
That'll be fun to watch.
I'm going to keep my eyes on.
Yeah. Thanks, Devin.